Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Singing with Lauren. My name's Lauren. I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and today I'm reacting to Dimash's brand new song, Your Love. I cannot wait to hear a new song from him. It's been a minute, and I'm just so excited. When I logged onto YouTube this morning, I saw it. So if you are a singer and you've been looking to improve your singing, I want to invite you to enjoy and join our free Facebook community. It's called The Singing Tribe. We have singers of all different levels, all ages, all from all countries, and we have a blast in there discussing all kinds of topics about music, and I go live once a week in there with tips, tricks, and voice lessons that you can only find in the group. So I really don't want you to miss out on this. If you're a singer, definitely click the link in the description so you can come join us. And without further ado, let's listen to Dimash. Click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Let's listen. Here we go, pressing play. Gorgeous introduction. Wow.
Well, you know, I still remember us. Were the times where we won when we were war. Do you recall? Nothing was dangerous. We had the strength to live our streams, to feed our souls.
Okay, I'm gonna pause there. So this beginning is really drawing this picture for us of exactly when he used to be in love with this person at the very beginning of the relationship, and when like nothing was, like he said, nothing is dangerous. There's no big feeling of scared that you're gonna lose something. It's just you're going all in on a relationship. I think he does a really great job of portraying this because he is allowing us really to see into his soul with that light singing. Things like dynamic, contrast, and musicality are all relative, right? So if we get really loud at the end, but we were never quiet in the beginning, there's no room for growth. And so with this kind of quiet start, Dimash is really giving himself that room to, you know, grow this song and to show us all ends of contrast, which is super exciting.
Now what is left of all this love is hide the pain that I find against. What can I do to love again? Believe I can. So where do you live?
This part, Dimash is really utilizing that male falsetto, right? Which means that he is flipping up into his head voice, but he's not using a full-blown sound, meaning there's still a lot of air passing through his vocal folds. And so basically, instead of the vocal folds being a full closure, when men and women can sing in falsetto too, we're flipping up into the next register, which means the different set of muscles is working to bring those vocal folds together. However, we're still using extra air. So instead of doing a full closure like this, the vocal folds might be doing something like this, right? Where there's extra air coming through. And that gives the effect that he's going for. Okay, let's keep this going.
What do you do at night? Do you still care? Do you still share memories? And when I sing, do you still hear my voice? Singing to you every note I can sing. Now what is left of all this love? Pain that I find
when we're getting into this part, Dimash is now utilizing way more belts. He is really giving it a lot more. And I have to say, you guys, his English diction is getting really good. We can understand him when he's quietly, and now we can understand him really well also when he's singing super loud. I don't usually make note of that, but you guys always have comments about this. And so I just want to say that I, as a teacher, am hearing much more clear English diction. That's what we call that aspect of our singing, is how well our diction is, how well we can understand the singer in whatever language they're singing in. And that's something that as a voice teacher, we spend a lot of time with our students on, and vocal coaches spend even more time with singers on, is because if the diction isn't clear, a lot of times the vowels get kind of muddled and we're not actually able to hear the voice as clearly. So I can tell that he's been working really hard on that English diction, and it's allowing his voice to sing out even more. I also have to say he is seeming much more mature in his performance and in his presentation of this music. And I think that that's something that's really cool about him, is that when he got his start, he really was in his very early 20s. Obviously, he's not old by any means now, but we're able to see this progression as an artist kind of bloom even more than it already has. So that is one of the beautiful things about being an artist, is that we can always get better, and we are seeing and hearing him get better progressively every time that we hear him, which is just so exciting. Let's keep going.
How can I scream your name above every rise all our names broken down? You will have a tear, then
Wow, so I know that something exciting is about to happen, but I'm going to take a pause there because I want you guys to notice, like I was mentioning in the contrast before, I was talking about contrast of dynamics. Now he's contrasting the use of legato singing, right? We're smooth and connected. When he's contrasting that with the disconnected and short detached staccato notes, very impressive, and always what we love to see out of him. So let's see what he has next for us.
what is left of all this love beside the wind? And if what can I do to love again? I can how can I scream your name
Oh my gosh, that was such an exciting one from him. I love this song, I have to say. I think that definitely wrote it for the American ear as kind of a way to create a really great opera song. I don't really like using that word, but honestly, I think it's the best like current word that we have right now to describe the genre of this kind of music, because it's not classical, right? And some of his stuff is classical, right? But this song is definitely not. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. It has that hook of the chorus that, like, it's already in my head. Is it in your head? Which is kind of like the mark of that hook, right? Of that thing that people can hear themselves listening to. They can hear it in their head. It's a very relatable song, and there's nothing too crazy in it. And I have to say that I think that that's probably the purpose of this song, or how it was written for him to kind of like fit into the songs that he already has, is to kind of be that crowd pleaser, kind of be that one that he can do some of that impressive stuff in without it sounding too different to perhaps the American ear, right? It kind of like modulated, and then he was able to kind of finish it off with that vibrato towards the end, but he was straight toning it at the beginning. And he just looks so handsome in this. He's so good at presenting himself. I love his classic fall on the ground and sing from his knees. But you'll notice that even when he does that, he's still maintaining that support from his keeping his ribs out and really keeping those breaths low and getting that support from his torso, so that he's not relying on his neck at all. He looks extremely calm from the neck up, which is always good. And sometimes we don't get that from him. Sometimes we are seeing like a lot of bulging and a lot of intense working, and is definitely not intensely working in the song. This is an easy sing for him, which, like, when we all love to be able to say this was an easy sing. I don't think I would be able to say it was an easy sing. So great to hear Dimash on a new song. Love it, love it, love it. I hope you guys are loving it as well. Let me know what you thought of this new one and what you're thinking of this performance. Let me know in the comments. I so look forward to hearing from you, and I do read all of the comments, so be nice. Okay guys, if you loved this video from me, definitely give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. It's the best way to support my channel and to keep these reaction videos going strong. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we'll chat soon.